Good morning, everybody. Johnny Bear here, and I want to talk to you for a minute about home buying process and talk to you about getting pre-qualified. The beginning parts of or the beginning steps of purchasing a home. Now, the first thing you want to do is get with a lender, and there's a couple of reasons for that. One is you want to know what you're pre-qualified for, pre-approved for. There's nothing worse than going out and looking at homes that are on this scale and you're coming in with a loan that's on this scale. It gets real disheartening because you get your mindset and your heart set on these bigger and these nicer homes when really you can only afford the homes that are down here. So let's say you're just starting, you're just beginning to get on the internet, and you're just starting to look around. And for real estate, first thing you want to do is get with a lender and find out how much home you can purchase. Now, just because you can purchase, let's say $350,000 worth of house, doesn't mean you want to go out and buy $350,000 worth of house if that's going to affect your discretionary income, meaning, well, now I got to cut back on maybe going to the movies or going out to dinner once a month or however you do it, and it makes things tight because then it's going to make your life miserable. So that's step one, get pre-qualified. Number two is 95% of the agents aren't going to work with you, one, buyer-wise, if you're a buyer's agent, unless you're pre-qualified, and two is your offer will never get looked at if it's submitted and there's no pre-qualification letter with it. So it's very imperative to get pre-qualified. If you don't have a lender, please private message me. I have a short list of lenders I work with, but there are plenty of fine lenders out there. You can find them. If you have an agent you're working with, go ahead and speak with them about getting pre-qualified. Now, typically what they're going to ask for as a lender is 30-day pay stubs, 2 years W-2s, and a driver's license and a month's worth of bank statements. And they may ask for a few other items, but that's the top four on the list. So it's very important to get pre-qualified so you're not buying. And this is a cliche, but you have a champagne budget or champagne taste on a beer budget. That's just an old cliche saying that we have in real estate. Now, something very interesting occurred to me. The other night I was having dinner with a young couple, and they were asking about the real estate fees and who pays what. They was wondering how much it was going to cost them to hire an agent to help them buy a house. Now, what I explained to them was, and this is true across the board on your traditional real estate transactions, 99.9% of them, is that the seller of the home pays all the paychecks. They pay the buyer's agent's paychecks. They pay the seller's agent's paychecks. The buyer's typical costs are the appraisal, which is going to be mandatory unless you're paying cash, and you still might want to get one. Home inspections, which are highly recommended in my opinion. You're going to have pest inspections, which are optional. Sometimes the seller already has those done. Roof inspections, if it's out in the country, maybe septic and well. Those are all expenses that the buyer can expect to incur. Now, with that said, The listing agent or the seller pays the commissions. They pay the paycheck, so that the buyer's agent doesn't. If I'm representing a buyer, they're not paying my commission. That's the point I'm trying to make across. Now, also, I want to bring to your attention, interest rates have dropped dramatically. If you own a home, or if you're looking to buy, now's the time to do it. The conventionals are at 3.25, right around 3.25, and that's 30-year fixed, and 15-year fixed rate is around 2.86. Now that is some really cheap money. I mean, really cheap money. So if you're going to refinance or purchase a home, now's the time to do that. Please leave me a comment on any of this stuff I may have shared with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to private message me for any comments, or if you need a lender, or even if you need help with anything, I'd be happy to share any of my experience and my knowledge with you. Thank you again. My name is Johnny Bear, and I hope this video has helped you out. You can find me on the web at www.johnwilson.exithome.com or facebook.com/exitwithbear, and my phone number is 209-261-3277. And remember, think real estate, think Johnny. Have a great day.